Alright. Alright. You make my heart go. You make my heart go. Ayo, I haven't got my chance of love. I haven't found the person.
I just wanted to come and talk to you guys about a couple of different things. And I'm sure that by the end of this post, I would have forgotten half of what it was that I actually came here to talk about. But that's perfectly okay. With that being said, the first thing that I want to talk about is my post in reference to the last post that I did entitled "It Tastes Just Like Candy" or "It Tastes Like Candy," whatever the case might be. The point is, it was about Kandi Burruss. And in that post, I was asking you guys, the Tamayan Army, my supporters, to go on to Kandi Burruss' Twitter page and to let her know who we are, what it is we're trying to do, and how it is we're trying to do it. And when I say that I was overwhelmed by the response that I got, so many of you went onto Miss Kandi Burruss' Twitter page and blew her the fuck out the water. I know for a fact that she knows who we are. Although she did not respond the way that I would have liked her to respond, she didn't respond at all. No tea, no shade, no shade, no tea, I'm just making an observation. But at the end of the day, that's not what's important. What's important is the fact that we did it. We did what we said we were going to do, and we did it the right way. There is nothing that I would say to do differently, that I would have asked you guys to do differently, because you guys did exactly like I asked you to do. And you could not only did you what I asked you to do, but you went above and beyond. I mean, I couldn't believe when I tell you that for hours and hours and hours. Matter of fact, I asked for you to do it for 2 hours. It went on for days, and I'm still getting tweets about the Kandi situation even to this day. When I tell you that the Tamayan Army went above and beyond, and they actually they co-signed me. They went to bat for me. And I think it's something to be said when people believe in you so much that they will put their name on it. Meaning, you know what? You can hire such and such because, trust me, they're a good person. When you do that, that means that you believe so much in that individual that you're willing to put your name on it. Yes, and you heard it here from me. You understand what I'm saying? So I just need you guys to understand how appreciative I am for the belief, and not just the belief, but the actual action, the support that you guys threw behind me as it pertains to my campaign, Operation Bombard Kandi. And no tea, no shade, she didn't respond, but that's okay. What I want to do is I want to go back to the drawing board and figure out, well, okay, Kandi didn't respond. Well, who else can we look to, and who else can we target to see if they'll actually give us an opportunity to do what it is that we're meant to do, so forth and so on. Somebody will bite. It's just a matter of being persistent and not letting up. You can't let up. And one thing that I want to just read, I wasn't even planning on reading this because this is actually something that I wrote. I've never done this before, but hey, I believe in just being spontaneous and organic, whatever the case might be, so we're just going to go with the current. This is actually a poem that I wrote, and I'm going to recite it for you quickly. It's not that long, and then I'm going to give you what it means to me. And it reads, "What do you do when the only person that believes in your dream is you? What do you do when the only people you can tell also sell? Not only do they sell, but they sell a similar product as you. So they aren't willing to buy, because if they do, there won't be a clear win, more so a tie." Now get into that. Get into it. "A dream amongst dreamers, a similar story told every day. We all want to be famous, but only a small percent get their way. Youth and imagination crippled by a cold, false reality. Those that don't believe words live off your vitality. Many will start strong and weaken along the way. Others will pace themselves and push to the next day. But it's a special individual that can start as a dreamer, develop into a believer, and end as an achiever. This particular individual understood the truth, that it doesn't take 1 million people to water a plant to make it show. It only takes one hand to plant a seed that makes it grow." Now let me explain what I mean by that. Basically, what this is about is when people have a dream, okay, oftentimes right out the gate, they believe that they have a sense of entitlement. They want people to believe in them right out the gate. But sometimes that's not the case. There are a select few people who do their thing. They might get on YouTube and the first video they do goes viral, but that's not the case for many people, including myself. What you have to do is believe in your own dream. You know, you can't share your dream with everyone because everybody's not going to be a believer. Some people might even try to detour you from doing what it is you're meant to do. But if you believe in what you're doing, you keep hitting that pavement. Okay, you just keep hitting that pavement. Even when people tell you no, no, no. You might not even get a no. They may not even respond at all. You have to believe that what it is you're doing and what it is that you're bringing to the table is so special that at some point somebody will realize that and bite. Okay? And at the end of the day, once you believe in what it is you're doing and you do it for so long, I can almost guarantee you people will begin to follow your lead. Because if they see that you believe in it, even if it's something, let me put it like this. If I say that I want to be a singer, 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 and one day they had an open mic, and then I decided that I wanted to go to open mic. When I get on that mic, if I believe in my talent and I get up there and I give you the raw emotion and you feel my pain or whatever it is that I'm thinking about, you feel it. Okay? Even if you don't understand the lyrics of the song, you may not even understand. I might not even necessarily be singing about anything in particular, but it's the emotion, it's the belief, the conviction that will make you want to listen to what it is I have to say. So that poem basically just goes to say this: believe in your dream. It starts with you. It starts with you. And one other story that I want to share quickly is a story about, well, years ago when I was going to the private Muslim school that I attended here in Georgia, they did not encourage me singing or dancing or acting or doing a lot of the things that I love to do. And I remember they would try to discourage me from doing them because they felt, in my opinion, that it would make me more feminine. And for instance, with the African dancing that they did at the school, they didn't want men to be involved because they felt like African dancing was for women only, and I didn't understand that particular aspect of it, but that's fine. Long story short, I believed in my talent, and I always wanted to get a chance to showcase what it was that I did because I believed in what it was that I did. Well, I want to say maybe a little bit after 9/11. I could be, don't quote me on the date, but I want to say that it was a little bit after 9/11. And after that situation happened, there was a school here in Georgia. I don't even know if it's still open or if it is, what name they're going by. But at the time it was called DeKalb School of the Arts. And I don't know how the situation came to be. I think what it was we were trying to show each other what it was that we did. So for instance, we all went to this place at the time that was called Decatur Family Skates. And DeKalb School of the Arts put on a show. And then our school, the Muslim school that I was attending, was supposed to put on a show. However, the African dancers weren't ready. I don't know if it was because their costumes weren't ready or whatever the case might be. They went to about 3 other singers before they came to me. The first singer, he was too nervous. He wasn't ready. He had nothing prepared. The female that they went to, she was just like, oh no, I don't want to do. Same thing as the male basically. And nobody wanted to perform. And then they finally came to me. And when I tell you, when I got on that mic, I sang my heart out. I don't even remember if everything was on key or whatever the case might be, but the point is, before the song was even over, I got a standing ovation from the DeKalb School of the Arts. Now, the DeKalb School of the Arts is a school that specializes in, music, dance, acting, drawing, all things of this nature. So to me, that only solidified the fact that now I see that I was right to continue. Because these are people who know what it is that they're looking for and who know when they see raw talent. And when it is actual raw talent, not just a person who's delusional, who thinks they can sing but really they can't sing. So I only said that story to say this. People tried to hold me back from doing what it is that I wanted to do. They didn't want me to showcase. But the way that the universe would have it is if you want it enough, they'll give it to you. You understand what I'm saying? You just have to make sure that you're ready for it when it comes. Now get into that. You want something bad enough, at some point it will come. Just be ready when it comes knocking at your door. Okay? And, like I say, the Kandi situation didn't work out. That's fine. Perfectly okay. What we're going to do is we're going to regroup, we're going to strategize, and we're going to hit this pavement again. And again. And again. And again. And we're not going to stop until we get to where it is we're meant to be. And I just want to give some special shout outs to Perez Hilton. Despite what I may have thought about Perez Hilton, I will say that what you did for me, I'm not sure if you watch my posts on a regular basis, or even if that was your first time seeing me, or maybe you just every so often, I don't know what the deal is. Either way, that's neither here nor there of the equation. I just want to thank you for exposing me to your audience, whatever the case might be. I want to also give a shout out to Shane Dawson. I want to also give a shout out to Johnny. Johnny is a supporter of mine who I met in a club here in Atlanta. And, it's a funny way that we met because what it was we were in the club and I had a cocktail or whatever it was that I was sipping on. And I had went to the bathroom, I had washed my hands, and he came up behind me and he had stuck his hand out. But I was like, girl, honey, wash your hands before you try to shake my hand, darling. We're in the bathroom. And I'm not gonna lie, I guess you could say that it was kind of shady, but it wasn't me trying to be shady. It was the fact that okay, girl, it was shady, period. The point of the matter is, girl, he came up to me again later on and he was like, no, I wasn't trying to hit on you or nothing like that, or I was just trying to let you know that I am a supporter and I believe in what it is you're trying to do. And I gave him a big hug and we talked, and then we met on another time and we exchanged numbers, and he called, we kept in contact. And he actually manages a club here in Atlanta, at one of the, the nicer clubs. My phone is ringing off the hook, and that's why I put it on silent, because one thing that I find is when I'm working, people always want to call me at that particular moment in time as if the rest of the 24 hours in the day, there was nothing to talk about. But now all of a sudden, this one little, concentrated time that I set aside for my work, now all of a sudden my phone wants to blow the fuck up. That's why I've learned. Silent, be that as it may on the ass, girl. Anyway, he invited me out to his club. And he showed me and my friends such a good time. He was so generous, so humble, and I just had a blast. So Johnny, I just want to thank you for believing in me, for believing in my dream, and for being so caring and gentle and nurturing and just so organic. I think that's something that people don't appreciate as much. It's a rare thing when you come across a person that is genuine. And as simple as that may sound, I can guarantee you it's not as simple to find as it is to say. You say you want to meet a person that is honest and that has morals or that has integrity. But oftentimes people, I don't know, maybe that's not a fair statement for me to say, but the point is, I just appreciate you, Johnny, for reaching out to me. And then, last but certainly not least, all of you, all of my supporters that believe in me and who support me day in, day out, who click on my posts, who watch my posts, who spread the word about me and all things of this nature. Let me tell you something. This is only the beginning, God willing. I pray that in 2011, I will be blessed for some type of something to happen in the universe, for the cosmos to align to where I can get some type of job so I can save up to get my car, so that I can finally move out of my mother's place. No tea, no shade. I love my mom and she has been so kind and generous to me. But of course, I'm 22. I want to have my own space. I'm a grown man at this point. For me, the next logical step would be to have my own home. To get some new equipment, because one thing about this camera is it's so old. It's starting to make this sound in the background, and I don't know if it's because the tapes are old or if it's because the camera's old. I don't too much know, but the point is, I feel like this year is going to be a good year, and I'm so thankful to have you all on my team. It's my army. I know that I've talked off your guys' ears, but I just want you all to know that I am honored to entertain you. It is a joy, a pleasure. And it's something that, God willing, I plan to continue to do, because it's what I love. It's who I've always been. It's not something that last minute I decided I wanted to do. It's something that I've always had ingrained in me since I was a kid. And so, we're going to see if the universe agrees with me, and if I'm able to take it to the next level the way that I envision in my mind, and make an impact on this planet. So with that being said, today is Friday. Isn't it today Friday, correct? Let me just make sure. Okay, Friday, January 14th. So today is Friday. I want you all to go out and have a good time. You are alive. you know, go out and have a good time. Enjoy your friends and family, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your dog, your cat, whatever the case might be. And go treat yourself to a movie, dinner, doesn't matter. Do something for yourself, treat yourself. Life is short. And while you're out there, be safe. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly, of course. And God willing, we'll be talking real soon. And when I come back next time, we'll have another plan of action in reference to the Tamayan Army. Because, like I said, we're going to keep kicking down doors until we kick down the right one who's going to bite on what it is that we're trying to sell. So with that being said, I love you all. You all are fucking amazing.
You was pouring out just like it felt, just like I'm down to run and tell it on top of the nearest mountain, Little boy, how can we go wrong? Our love strong, just like an atom bomb, 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 just like an atom bomb. Our love is strong. I said it just like an atom bomb. I love it stronger, just like an atom bomb.